Flow in prosperity with the loving energy. The Loving Energy newsletter, Dragon issue number 7. 1. Hello Willow. 2. The Divine reveals new beginning. 3. One breath exclaim become. 4. Second pyramid transmission addition crack. 5. One drum create air. One. Hello Willow. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Loving Energy newsletter, Dragon issue number 7, which is about videos apparently. That was what the Spirit told me over 3 weeks ago. At the time, I thought it makes sense as I was drafting my new video series, and I thought I would have published some of it and tell you all about it here. But no, the drafting is taking longer than I thought. Wait, I did make some videos in the form of Instagram Reels. I kind of made those videos by accident. Recently, I started posting on Instagram again. The last time I used Instagram was photographs only. The Reels seemed so much fun, and I do enjoy filming Deka and Daktari, my dog and cat, and plants that sway in the breeze. So I had a go, and another go, more goes, and I love it. Within a month, I made 15 reels. This reminds me of a Chinese idiom, 有心栽花花不發，無心插柳柳成蔭. With heart cultivate flower, flower no shoot. Without heart insert willow, willow become shade. Have you experienced these scenarios before? The plan you made somehow doesn't materialize, whereas something else that you did without a thought prospers, like how rapidly a willow branch grows into a tree that provides shade. Heart in this idiom doesn't refer to the follow your heart kind of heart, but thought. It reminds us not to try hard to make something happen, but to let the wind blow, go with the flow, and allow things to unfold. May you flow and prosper, always. Love, Stephanie said, the Loving Energy. Two. The Divine reveals new beginning. The Divine Reveal TDR is a quantum health process that typically runs for 5 to 8 weeks, approximately 12 to 14 hours appointment time. Ruth Mocha Ahern was inspired by Anita Mujani's near-death experience, NDE, as detailed in her book Dying to Be Me, to create this unique modality for bringing phenomenal transformation to committed individuals. All sessions are conducted online via Zoom. The first 2 steps of the TDR process, the TDR introductory session and Dying to Be Me book discussion, are free of charge so that you will have necessary information to decide if and when you want to engage in the whole process. Currently, the whole TDR process is on a pay-what-you-want basis. Yes, you can pay whatever amount you want during any of the steps of the process. To read more about TDR, please use the link in the description box. The Divine Reveal Dying to Be Me book discussion, which is the second step of the TDR inquiry process, is also free because it is so important for us to dive deeper into Anita Mujani's story. On first glance, Anita got her happy ever after when she received spontaneous healing from stage 4 lymphoma. In truth, her NDE marked the beginning of her new life. After the long illness, both Anita and her husband lost their jobs. because Anita had adopted a whole new perspective and had a large shift to finally to become herself. She didn't want to go back to the same type of job she had before, nor could she connect with her old community. They had to move out of their old home and into an area which is more affordable. They were not doing well financially, but instead of working hard on the physical level or pleasing people and follow what they said, she worked on being centered and followed her bliss. When people around her knew that she wanted to write a book about her NDE, they tried to convince her that it would be very hard to get a publisher to even read her manuscript, to which she replied, "I actually don't plan to go banging on publishers' doors or begging people to take my book. My story will spread at the rate it is meant to, and if it's supposed to reach the masses, the universe will conspire to make it happen." And it did happen. Her dream publisher, Hay House, was the one who came banging on her door and asked her to write her story before she even got a manuscript together. And that happened only when Anita felt ready to share her story with the world. Similarly, we can mistake the TDR process as a way to a happy ever after. It isn't. Certainly, clients have reported spontaneous healings on physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels post-TDR hypnosis session. But just like Anita's NDE, it is a glorious new beginning. If you feel the moment has come for you to have a new beginning, sign up for a free TDR introductory session now to find out if the TDR process is a right tool for you. The scheduling link is in the description box. I look forward to meeting with you. Three, one breath exclaim become. The thought of the moon cycle is Yat Hei Ho Sing, one breath exclaim become. The idiom started when long time ago in Ming Dynasty, a scholar critiqued on poems. One of these poems was in such perfect flow and harmony that this critic described it as Yat Hei Ho Sing, one breath exclaim become, as if the poet finished composing the poem in one breath and immediately exclaimed, "It is done." This idiom is now used to describe when an event happens smoothly and tightly without interruption. I never thought I would start a YouTube channel. It happened when one day I suddenly wanted to share a simple technique that I learned from Brain Gym because I kept showing clients about it. I asked a girl from the cafe that I frequented to be my actor. She and I didn't share the same language, but she said yes anyway. We were on Mykonos, an island filled with tourists. I took her to the nicest quiet place that I knew, the cafe at the outdoor cinema. We communicated through body language and Google Translate. I don't think she understood the purpose of the video, but she did the movement perfectly, and we only filmed every clip once. After that, we were both tired from trying to understand each other, and so we returned to the cafe where she worked. I was both excited and curious on how to put the video together, and I started working on it right away. Luckily, at that time, YouTube provided plenty of tools for video editing. It only took 2 days from the thought of making a video till it was posted on my brand new channel. Yat Hei Ho Sing, one breath exclaim become. During this moon cycle, think of a past incident in which you started and finished doing something in a Yat Hei Ho Sing, one breath exclaim become manner, and remind yourself to stop procrastinate. If you never had a Yat Hei Ho Sing, one breath exclaim become incident, maybe it is time to have one now. Oh, and maybe this simple technique from Brain Gym can help you clear your mind. I put the first video I created for the Loving Energy YouTube channel Brain Gym 4 simple steps to help you focus in the description box and the end screen of this video. Have a watch. Please switch on the subtitles or it wouldn't make sense. I didn't know how to do voiceover or put subtitles on the video itself back then. For second pyramid transmission, addition crack. I enjoy creating Instagram reels because you can put anything in it. Sometimes I'm inspired by Decca and Daktari, and sometimes I post whatever came to my mind that day. I even posted a pretend recipe. After a second treatment, I shared the following technique in one of these reels by using a video of bees and gorgeous flowers I filmed as background. During a second treatment, we found a crack in my client's auric heart. It was due to her marriage or lack of it, and how she didn't fit the societal expectation. We didn't mend the heart. Instead, we encouraged it to expand till it encompassed this aspect of herself. I was connected with her energetically, and I could feel her heart magnificence as it expanded till it enveloped all of her. Have you ever felt your heart cracked open? If you have, no need to try and fix it. All it wants to do is to expand. Our capacity to love is so much more immense than what we can imagine. What do you think of this technique? Let me know by leaving a comment here or heading over to my Instagram page to leave a comment there. I look forward to seeing you on Instagram. The link to my Instagram is in the description box. Second pyramid transmission started when an idea came to me to share Sekkim in a simple way. It is not how I normally facilitate a second treatment. What I do with second pyramid transmission is that I channel a certain amount of Sekkim energy for you. I also create a pyramid for you as sacred place to be placed around you when you are receiving the transmission. My Divine Spirit team fills the pyramid with elements and colors according to the moon cycle's collective energy need. You can receive this transmission at your convenience during this moon cycle. Here's what you need to do in order to receive this transmission. 1. Get comfortable by either sitting with your back supported or lying down on your back for relaxation and circulation. 2. Give intention to the effect of, I would like to receive the Dragon Issue number 7, second pyramid transmission now, to my highest good and will. 3. Relax for about half an hour. That's it. This time, my Divine Spirit team filled the pyramid with vibration of lilac, the flower, white opal, amethyst, honey, and lemon verbena. Look up the properties of these items if you feel drawn to. You may or may not feel anything. It is fine. Having sensation is not a requirement. The only requirement is that you are willing to receive. Please remember to say, to my highest good and will, so you know you are in control. If you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section. I certainly would love to hear about your experience. If your friends would like to receive a monthly second pyramid transmission to accentuate their transformational process too, please pass on this link for them to sign up for my newsletter. The link can be found in the description box. Five. One drum create air. The "you are amazing" affirmation of this moon cycle is Yat Gu Jot Hei, one drum create air, which is more a reminder than affirmation. Recently, when we were about to start another set of exercise, my gym teacher, who enjoys doing intense workout with us, said, "Don't think, just do it." She reminded me of the idiom, "Nhất cú trọ hay," one drum create air. Air here means courage, the chi or life force that propels you to strive forward. Long time ago, when China was separated in several countries, the strongest amongst these countries went into battle with a much weaker country. The head of the weaker country led the army together with his advisor. When the army of the strong country thundered the drums, the head of the weaker country wanted to order the drums to be thundered as well, but the advisor advised, "No, time chance not ripe." When the strong country thundered the drums the second time, the advisor again said, "Time chance not ripe." When the strong country thundered the drums the third time, he urged, "Now." The army of the weaker country thundered the drums, and the battle finally began. Guess what? The weaker country won very quickly, while soldiers from the strong country scurried away. Surprised and delighted, the head of the weaker country asked the advisor why he said time chance not ripe and delayed the army from starting the battle. The advisor explained, "Battles are about courage. Nhất cú trọ hay, one drum create air." At first drum, the soldiers of our opponent were bursting with courage. At second drum, their courage had already weakened. At third drum, their courage were depleted. The courage wilted while our soldiers were thriving with courage at our first drum. Therefore, we defeated them. The idiom, "Nhất cú trọ hay," one drum create air, reminds us to act with our courage in order to easily achieve what we set out to do. During this moon cycle, remind yourself, "Nhất cú trọ hay," one drum create air, and not to overthink whatever you are doing. It can be about any challenges like starting a new project or sticking to your bedtime. Remember to celebrate yourself for every big or small win you accomplished throughout the day. We have reached the end of the Dragon issue number 7. The next issue will arrive at your mailbox on the 3rd of September, Tuesday, which is the first day of the 8th month in the Chinese calendar. Yes, the next new moon day.